An Eltham community is divided on whether Syrian refugees should stay in a local aged care facility. The government says existing residents will not be displaced, but some locals are furious. Protesters against the Syrian refugee project rallied outside MP Jenny Macklin's office, and anti-racism demonstrators gathered as a counter-rally. St Vincent's Care Services will house up to 120 refugees in 60 units for 2 years.
Homeless people shouldn't be housed there. Recovering drug addicts shouldn't be housed there. It's purely for aged people, no one else.
Mr Hughes says this is about standing up for the well-being of seniors and has no racism attached.
My parents are in there, their parents are in there. It's got to stop.
Elaine Walton was an aged care nurse for 30 years. She says the refugees will cause the elderly a great deal of unwanted stress.
The culture of these refugees is so different that it would be hard for them to understand and would be hard for the aged to tolerate.
The Australian Syrian charity has helped around 400 Syrian refugees resettle in Australia by organising welcome dinners, providing financial assistance and helping them find employment.
Some of these Syrian children would love to hear the stories of these elderly citizens, especially the history of Australia, how Australia started, what life in Australia was back in those early days. So I think it's a fantastic cultural exchange.
Residents have refused to speak to media, and a Welcome to Eltham community group declined to have their events filmed because of possible extremist groups, they say.
All they want is safety and to feel safe and not to hear shelling and the cries of their children.
Christiane Barrow, Mojo News.